Hey, this is Reddit Stories. I am reading stuff. Today we will be continuing with r/TalesFromRetail. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Now sit back and enjoy the stories. Tires chains aren't made for stripping paint, but okay. From the world of auto parts a few years ago. A lady comes into my store asking for tire chains for her son's BMW. She has the tire size, and I check and sell her some Z-rated cable chains made for the tire size and approved for the vehicle (PLT). You have to check the owner's manual to see what kind of chains you can use. She goes out the door a happy customer after I explain how to install them, also included instructions. Fast forward a week. I get a phone call from that lady. Her son's BMW is trashed. She says the cables were faulty and snapped and the cables have done significant damage to the car. The car is stuck out of state with her son, however. I tell her if the chains are at fault I can help her, and provide her another copy of the receipt as the original is with her son. She says she will be there shortly. So she shows up about an hour later and shows me pictures of the car. It's probably a total. The cables snapped off the rear driver wheel and whipped around the outside of the car. The cables reached from the rear driver's side all the way to the trunk. It looks like you took a giant wire brush to the side of it, and the sheet metal is badly damaged too. Ouch. So I print her off another copy of the receipt and put her in contact with the chain company, and she goes out the door. She comes back 2 days later, pretty upset. She says the chain company is pushing back, want the chains sent. Chains had to be cut off the car and are already gone. She has her son on the phone with her when she came in. I try to tell her there isn't much else I can do, and when I do, her son demands to speak with me. Sure, son, why can't you help us out here? We bought these from you. Me. You did, but this is a manufacturer issue at this point. I've done what I can. Son, oh. Well, I think you guys should be handling this, since we bought them there. Me. I've already explained that this is out of my hands now. I'm sorry, I can't do more to help. Honestly, you're the first person I've had this kind of problem with. What happened, if you don't mind? Son. I was on the highway and they just snapped. Lucky I was only going a little over 50. Me. What? Son. They just snapped. Me. No. How fast did you say you were going? Son. A little over 50. Me. ... Me. They chains have very specific instructions not to exceed 30 miles per hour. Son. Son, what? I handed the phone back to his mom, who had been listening and was now staring at the phone in horror. She was not a happy camper as she left the store screaming at her idiot son. Double ouch. If you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us make more videos. It's a paper bag, get over it. So I work in a supermarket in Ireland that has self-service tills. The other day I was on self-service for the night and these two women came up to the self-scan beside me. They were buying a couple of cakes and other bits of food. So bear in mind, my work sells clothes too, and we are not allowed to give the paper clothes bags to customers that aren't buying clothes, because we ran out of them completely a couple of months ago for a couple of weeks, and our managers had a meeting and were informed not to hand them out unless it's for clothing. Note, we sell 70-cent reusable plastic bags that customers usually purchase if they need one. Anyways, one of the women asks me if there's any boxes so they can carry their stuff. I tell her if there is, they'll be down at the end of checkouts. So she goes and walks down the whole way to check the ends of the checkouts for boxes and spots at the very end check out the paper bags. She goes in behind the till and grabs a paper bag. And that's when I go up to her. Me. Sorry, I'm afraid the paper bags are only for clothing. Customer. Looking shocked, so we can't take this paper bag for our stuff? Me. You weren't buying any clothing, so, no. Customer. Looking even more annoyed. Are you serious? Me. Yep. Customer. Giving me the paper bag back and answering back really viciously, it's a paper bag, get over it. Customer storms off and eventually finds a box for her stuff. My manager saw this all happening and gave me a thumbs up, and I was there with my blood boiling. Customer basically calls me stupid. So I basically got called stupid by a customer. They gave me their cash and I waited a moment to see if they wanted to also use change. I put in the amount they gave me and the drawer opened, and then they go, I have the change. I tell them that company policy is that we are not allowed to accept any money after the drawer is open. They tried to argue and I repeated the policy. After I gave them their change they said, "Well, your company must think you're stupid," before leaving with a huff. I then went and told my manager about it in an "I can't believe this happened" way, and she got so upset on my behalf and told me that if something like that happens again to let her know and she will handle it. Hit the subscribe button for more daily Reddit content and press the bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded. Also, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, it really does help the channel. If you have any ideas, suggestions, let us know in the comment section. See you in the next one.